All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Let me just move you guys over here. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday, guys. You guys on YouTube. I don't think Bruno's here today. So I think you guys do have just me. Yeah, gold coming for the double bottom here, which is very nice. Gold having a big sell-off here. Look at keep these silver notifications. Look at this, silver selling off, gold selling off. Man, these markets are moving, absolutely moving. Come on, everyone, welcome back. Gold having a sell-off from all-time highs is amazing to see. This is why do I keep getting these notifications? Is really, really good to see. It's better than seeing gold at all-time highs. The nice thing about silver was, look at this. Silver actually did tag the all-time highs before selling off. 3 times like this, you had that 1, 2, third driving highs, boom, huge sell-off. So silver selling off, gold selling off. Gold in the Asian session from this breakout here is down 2,500 ticks, which is absolutely insane. Insane. Let me just get you guys on YouTube over here. Yeah, crazy volatility yesterday. Yeah, insane. That crazy volatility that, you know, even trading on gold, 1 micro is big risk, which is crazy. We said that on silver, but it's right now it's the same for gold. I just looked at gold in like 1 5-minute candle. You're moving like 300 ticks, which is just insane. It's absolutely insane. So just these key levels hit again, guys. These ranges are so big that we're literally moving in just absolutely massive ranges. So let's put here 5,300, and then you don't have 5,000 too far below as well. 5,050 like this. Cool. So let's make this bigger here on gold. Let me have a look, guys. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to understand how big these ranges are on gold. Otherwise, if you don't realize how big they are and you take a trade, you can get wiped out because these are huge ranges. Yeah, I've deleted off all my currency charts as well, man. But yeah, look at this. Just measure this quickly on gold before you do anything. Just measure these moves. In the past 10 minutes, gold is down 620 ticks. Like, for any of you guys who are maybe new to trading gold 2 years ago, if we got 30, 40, 50 ticks in a London session, we would be like, wow, that's a great London move. 50 ticks in a London session, you'd be like, that's huge. Well, in 10 minutes, we have gold moving 600, not even 10 minutes. We got gold moving down 600 ticks. This current 5-minute candle here on gold is 350 ticks. Now, 1 micro, that's $350. These are very big moves, guys. So if you're wondering why am I trading Combine here today, well, that's exactly why. January has been an incredible month. It hasn't been like this all month, but final day of January, yeah, for me, I'm trading Combine. Just made over 1,400 silver. Nice. Did you short? Yeah, even last time, 100 tick move, that was like, man, that's huge. Honestly, if you guys go back to my old YouTube live streams, like we would catch the same move, like we would still catch this move down, like the moves were the same, but the tick amount, say if we got this move down, it's like it'd be, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 ticks max. You'd have to trade like a good couple of minis to get a decent amount of size out of that. So the moves are the same. Just the tick value of the moves have just changed like crazy. Let me just see if I can find any here. You do have gold grabbing the lows here, but you haven't grabbed the lowest point on the currency chart. So I think we may spike a little bit lower. Let me see. Do I have any old trading videos? See, I wouldn't know where to find them, but this is I was trading more currencies back then. It would take me a while to find, but yeah, if you guys go back and watch the old live streams from like 2-3 years ago, yeah, if you got 20 ticks on gold, you'd be like, wow, that was a that was a great day. Whereas now it's moving absolutely crazy. You have to be careful. Yeah, don't Philip is a good point, man. Don't look at MGC for analysis, man. MGC liquidity levels are completely different to the normal GC chart. This is what has the more weight. It's easier to move the MGC chart, so it's yeah, it can be very different, man. So MGC chart just for execution. But yeah, silver. If you guys short silver having a great sell-off here. Nice thing about silver is he came up, tagged highs, sold off, but you didn't quite do that on gold. Now you did on gold beautifully in the Asian session. You guys on Zoom, if you watched the Asian market call yesterday, spoke about price coming back up into these liquidity levels, even buying up into it, but it happened more at the end of the day. Before then, you get back below, great shorts all the way down to here. So although gold is at a big psychological level here, 51.50, I do like these lows from yesterday. I do think there's a high chance you will grab these lows. Now, with that being said, because these ranges are so big, could you maybe see gold do something like this before grabbing the lows? Maybe. And even just that leg up, that small pullback, you're still talking a couple hundred, like 500 ticks. Like it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let me just have a quick look at the news for today. See what we got. But yeah, when I saw this selling off on gold yesterday, I actually stopped watching it. I had great longs on gold yesterday. Took great longs, and after that I didn't really watch it. And then I saw the markets just moving like crazy. Stocks were down massively. I think Microsoft was down like 12%. Meta was up 10+%, which I've closed out of my Meta stock now. And then gold was also down. I was like, wow, what's going on? This is crazy. But to be honest, like I say, seeing gold down is nicer than seeing gold at all-time highs. So although I didn't short this yesterday, I don't really care. To me, jumping on the charts today, this price action is way nicer for us than when we jump on and we're like all the way up here. So although I didn't short it yesterday, coming onto the charts today, coming onto the charts into February, to me, being down here is much better than being up here. And that's the good thing about us being day traders. Gold has a huge sell-off. Everyone panics. But for us, it's like we don't really care. Gold goes up, gold goes down. We're going to make money. We're going to stay reactive. But yeah, there's some big drops on stocks as well. Like I say, I'm fully out of my Meta stock. I think Meta was up absolutely crazy. Where's my Meta trade? Yeah, I was long on Meta from 640, and I pretty much got out right at 740. Because a 15% jump in a couple of days is enough for me to take my money and run, especially when everything else is dropping. And not really, to be honest, man. Assuming there was probably some Trump says Fed chair pick to be announced tomorrow morning. Going to charge Canada, this was 8 hours ago, going to charge Canada 50% tariff on all aircraft sold into the US. What else do you have? Trump administration said to be preparing Warsh Fed chair nomination. So there is lots and lots of news coming out with Trump all the time. So today is also going to be a very volatile day. In terms of scheduled news, the only thing we have here is PPI at 1:30 London time. I think, again, New York session is going to be crazy today, guys. Possibly not in a good way. And like I said, the reason I'm trading a combine here today, guys, is because January has been that good of a month. The volatility is insane right now that I will kick myself if I ruin my month by trying to take loads of crazy trades on the final trading day of January. Bruno's here. Good morning, Bruno. Good morning, man. Good morning. yeah, I did took a nice $1,500 yesterday, which was very nice. Buying gold. I got a nice morning star play on gold. I can't remember exactly where it was. You guys, you may remember, into the New York session. What was our longs yesterday? Was it this one? I think here. Maybe just that little long. Yeah, that little long into the New York session yesterday. Buying gold up into this liquidity level yesterday, just from here to here. That's all it was. Went somewhere around here. That was the only real trade I took. If I can find it, where is it? Yeah, there. Took a nice 1.52 yesterday. So traded Monday, took a loss Tuesday, didn't trade Wednesday, traded yesterday. And again, that's XFAs only, not combines. So we'll see what we get for the day, but I will very likely just be locking it in, and that again, I've just locked in another payout again here on one of my Topstep accounts. Now, like I say, although I do like these lows to get grabbed here on gold, if we tag these lows here and we start breaking out, we have London Open coming up soon as well. I can take it from there. We have nice double top targets up here on gold. Personally, guys, I won't be targeting that high. These ranges are that big that, you know, I'll be happy to take small in and out moves here on gold. Where are we? Where's my... But yeah, I'll be happy to take in and out moves today because the markets are moving so crazy. And we'll look at silver as well, guys. We'll look at NQ. As far as I'm aware, NQ is nowhere near down as much as stocks are overreacting right now. You guys on Zoom, remember yesterday in the Asia market call, even if you guys don't trade Asian session, please go back and watch the Asia market call because it's very important. How we said that, you know, you'll likely see if we break out from here. Although it didn't happen in Asia, it kind of happened towards the end of the day. Look how nice that VWAP came into play again. Saying how we could buy above these highs, buy into these highs, and you had VWAP just above as well. Retraced into it perfectly. And if we look at where it is right now, look where VWAP is. Look at this double top. So could you buy back up into there? Possibly. I do think that's a nice trade. But if we start angling down a little bit, you know, maybe we won't take it this high, but we could even just take it back up into, you know, 52.50, maybe 52.25 could be nice. There could be some nice pullbacks on gold today. Hey Aaron, hey man, I know it takes a lot of time, but could you please keep dropping high value content on your YouTube channel, like psychology, especially risk management? Yes, absolutely, man. I have a video coming. Well, I got a Paris vlog and trade breakdown coming in this weekend. And then next week, I have 2 trade breakdowns coming out. One of a losing trade, which is important to share because it was a pure psychological mistake. So I have a losing trade coming next week. And then I'm going to recap this month as well. So yeah, 100%, man. I will drop more and more. I want to post at least 2 times a week on YouTube. If you guys aren't subscribed, definitely check it out. I've got a new video coming this Sunday from the Paris vlog, and then yeah, plenty coming next week, man. I appreciate you tuning into the YouTube videos. We got London Open in 10 minutes, guys. What did you mean by no analysis on MGC? So if you see here on gold, see how you grab these lows? If you take a look at MGC, you didn't actually grab the lows. Sorry, you did grab these ones. Let me give, I thought you didn't. This, for example. Sometimes you could see MGC wick the lows like this. However, if you then look at the GC chart and these lows haven't been grabbed, but it did get grabbed on MGC, then it will still get grabbed on GC. So I personally don't do any analysis on MGC because the liquidity grabs happen more on the main gold chart, which is the minis right here, and the currency chart. Yep, nice, Nico. Personal day lost them. It's locked in. Good man. Good job. Always forget it, but I need to stick to it. 100%, man. If you get locked out today, promise you, man, you'll thank yourself coming on the charts on Monday that you did. So that's good discipline, man. That's a winning mindset right there. That's what we like to hear. So yeah, personally, you know, if I want to trade micros, which I absolutely will in these ranges, I'll do my analysis here. And then I have my chart split into 2. So all I'll do is I'll just press tab on my keyboard, and then I could change this to MGC. So if I want to quickly flick between the two, I've got GC here. When, maybe GC shaping up, it's, grab some lows. It's time to take a trade. Go to the MGC chart, and then I can trade it from here. So I'll use this chart for pure execution, no analysis at all, and I'll do all my analysis here on GC. I like these London longs in gold before we come down and grab these lows overall. I do like these longs. Can you explain where the liquidity grab was on the trade from yesterday? Yep. Did I, which one, man? The longs that I spoke about? This one? So we broke this down in our pre-New York market call inside Discord, like this. Didn't even take it that high. I think I took it maybe like here. But there was a few liquidity grabs. You had liquidity grab here and a breakout. You left a perfect double top. You then had the perfect liquidity grab and morning star play. So you had liquidity grab here, but you hadn't had any liquidity grabs to the highs. So that's what I was taking advantage of. I could have, shorted this to take advantage of these liquidity grabs, but again, I didn't want to short gold. Gold's overall bullish. So I was happy to take these pullback trades. And in that one 30-minute candle, gold was up 400 ticks. We also took more buys. Where was our other buys? You guys, we took more buys in Discord as well. So I took 2 trades yesterday. Took these trades here, and then we took these trades in Discord as well. Again, look at this, 30-minute fake out. 30-minute fake out. I think I took this trade from here to here. So I had two trades yesterday, 2 winners, and 2 absolutely perfect trades of everything that we speak about. So we took this trade from here to here, didn't even hold it that high. I took like, I don't know, I think I had 140 ticks, just buying micros here to here, and then did the exact same thing again, here to here. Exactly the same thing. This was more of a 30-minute fake out play. You broke below, tagged the lows, broke right back above. There's your longs. Here, you break out, you pull back, you wick the lows, hold support, there's more longs into highs. So 2 textbook trades right there from 11 a.m. till 2 o'clock London time. So in 3 hours, 2 fantastic trades. This one gave 200 ticks. And this one gave like 400. It was insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, definitely, Matt. So if you go here to your screen and you change it to 2, or you can change how many you want. I personally have mine set to 2. So it'll be like this. And then if you have your main screen here, if you just click tab, then I can just flick between the both. Because they're unlinked, I can make these whatever I want. So like I might make this chart silver, and then I might make this chart gold. So I can quickly flick between the 2. As is hourly looking on Goldie. Very, very bearish. Wicking the lows, which is nice. But look at this tag. See, not interested in that double top. Look at this hourly time frame, more important. Wick the highs, close bearish. Sell off at 6 a.m. would have been beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Great sell off there, guys. Even just down into this support. How many? Look at that again. Pre-London with the play. 400 ticks, man. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Glad I wasn't. Yes, 100%. Yeah, me too, Sean. I literally took profit on the second trade. This trade, I literally, as soon as it hit the highs, I was out right away. Now look at that. That's all we were taking advantage of. Is that right there? In and out. Buying that hourly liquidity wick on a lower time frame. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And because there was no bottom wick on the 30-minute time frame, that's why I also managed this trade very aggressively. Oh yeah, you took this one, man. This one, I took this one too. The 12 o'clock one. Yeah, nice. That was also perfect. Two great trades there. Yeah, hourly. That's what I took off as well. Yeah, so I bought here. I bought this hourly. You broke bearish, tagged the lows, broke straight back bullish, took the longs. Now, if we look at the exact same setup today for the shorts on gold, now why could you short gold today as opposed to yesterday? Well, yesterday closed more bearish, so you can short gold today. Well, look at this. What do we do here? Tag the highs. So you close bullish, tag the highs, close bearish. There's your shorts. Well, isn't this the exact same thing that I just took yesterday? Tag the lows, So you close bearish, tag the lows, close bullish. Longs, literally identical. Two identical setups right there. 246 yesterday on the cards for that one. And today for this one, you know, 600. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Two exact same setups. Exactly the same. Absolutely beautiful. Now we're getting a pretty decent wick rejection here on gold, guys. I am watching this 5 minute. It's creeping up. I want to see this. I want to see this London Open in 4 minutes. Pre-market calls. They are only inside the mentorship, man. Only inside the mentorship. We do pre-New York and pre-New York and Asia market calls. Where are we? Let me just go. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. Where are we? Yeah, you guys on YouTube, if you do want to check out the there is a completely free liquidity course breaking down the whole entire plan for completely free. And you guys can check it out if you want to see more of the liquidity stuff there. Liquidity simplified as well. No analysis paralysis, making it much simpler. This is a really nice bounce here on gold, guys. A really, really, really nice bounce. This could be a nice London Open trade. Other micros, I don't actually trade, so I'm not really too sure. MNQ, I'm not 100% sure. I have not looked at it enough. Show me how to set buy limit with a stop and TP. I mean, if you're setting a buy limit and you want to set your stops before it's... this is a really nice bounce here. I may get long here in a second. If you want to set stops by using a buy limit before the trade has entered, then you just need to set orders. You just have to set manual TP and exit orders. I personally set my stops based off the entry. But if you have a... I want to be careful putting this in here because the markets are crazy. If you have a buy limit here, for example, buy limit for 1, well, you want to put in a stop, well, then you need to set a sell order. So you set a sell order for 1. So there's your long, there's your exit. Again, if you want to set a TP, well, again, you need a sell order because you want to sell back whatever you're buying at a better price. So that right there. But remember, setting orders this way doesn't cancel each other out if they get triggered. Yeah, imagine imagine we just get on gold right now. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I shouldn't joke about this. So whoever asked that question, if that did happen, yeah, I'm gonna send you an invoice. Yeah, I like I said, I don't really set limit orders, but if you do want to, that's just how you would do it. You just need to set opposing orders. If you're setting a buy limit, then you need to set sell orders for TPs and stop loss because you're selling back whatever you're buying at either worse or better price. So although gold hasn't fully grabbed the lows down here, guys, like I said, this is still huge support where you could bounce back 1,000 ticks before grabbing it. So I still want to react to this support. Now, if I do buy off this support without grabbing these lows, I will just be open to potentially managing more aggressively for the fact that these lows haven't been grabbed and they still could be grabbed. So we'll worry about what's down here. Maybe if the candle starts to close bearish, fantastic. We'll cut the longs and then we'll look for the shorts. That's fine. But we got London tagging lows and actually closing bullish back above 5,200 here. So buying this makes sense. Remember, guys, these ranges are huge. So I'm trading in Combine and I'm probably going to be trading like 1 to 2 micros max. Max. Let me see. I'm going to take a little long here. Let's see if we can give longs a shot here on Goldie. How much are we risking? Look at this, $400 on Combine. I can risk a little bit more than that. If we break down more, let's see if we can take this. This is just Combine playing around with. We got a nice $3,000 in this account. It's just a account we've been playing around with. So, but like I say, guys, I am not trading. Like I said yesterday, not trading any funded accounts today. Let me see. I would like to enter this in for 2 micros. If we wick down a little bit more, let me see. I want to risk maybe about $800. Got a 3K buffer on this Combine, and I don't want to be in it for too long because I don't trade it that often. Let me see. I'm going to enter 2. Risk about 800 here on the Combine. Look at this, guys. 2 micros risking $800. These ranges are crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But like I said, disclaimer, guys. This isn't me trading normal XFA. This is just me playing around on Combine now. With that being said, if you are in Combines anyway, well, this is like me trading a practice account. So don't just copy for the sake of copying. This is just me playing around with basically a practice account. But reasons for long. Hourly liquidity grab came down, tagged the lows, closed bullish. So I'm looking for this current hour to come down for a nice bottom wick and then see if we can get a bit of a retracement, something like this. If you re-break the lows, that's fine. But I would be seeing this to come up higher. Yeah, exactly, man. No bottom wicks, no top wicks, nice. So that's what I want to see. I want to see us find some support and then come up and create that top wick. Nice little double top there above. Same as the currency chart. You had a nice liquidity grab here as well. You just exposed my green screen. The green screen's not supposed to move. Speed that's moving is insane. Yeah, it is insane, man. That's the thing. When you measure this, it's like that's a 230 tick bottom wick. That's why you have to be very, very, very careful, guys. 230 ticks. If you take that for one contract, that's $2,300 in 2 minutes. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Now you can look at that, go 230 ticks, like that's great. Like I can make so much money. But it's like, yes, but you can also lose so much money. And that's what you should more so be thinking about. A 230 tick bottom wick in 2 minutes is, yeah, it's honestly, it's insane. I have never seen, like I say, I traded gold for 7 years. I have never seen volatility like the past 2 days. In all my time of trading gold, we've seen some very, very, very volatile markets, but never have I seen, ever seen gold moving this much. It's crazy. So, like I say, guys, if you've had a great January, just play around with the Combine, play around with the practice account, take some trades, have fun with the volatility, but don't stress yourself out. Don't try and force accounts and blow accounts, trying to make loads of money in this volatility because you saw someone online doing it. Just play around with it. It's crazy. So, I mean, the prices right now, if you took this at one mini, right now you're down $2,300 in 3 minutes, which is crazy. But look at that 30 minute getting a lovely, look at that, grab the lows, held all the way back above. So this 30 minute, to me, I'm looking for this to come down for a bit of a bottom wick, kind of where we are right now, and then seeing if we can take this back higher. Look at that 30 minute there, guys. Lovely. Tagged the lows, broke out. This 30 minute came down for that extra liquidity grab. Why? Because you didn't quite grab the double bottom and then wicked all the way back above. So if this 30 minute close is bearish, I will be surprised, but if it does, I'll cut it right away. But this trade is based off that 30 minute huge liquidity grab, grabbing the lows, closing bullish, and just look for this for a bit of a range play. Nothing crazy. Just play from here to here. Play the range. And by play the range, this range is 250 ticks. Crazy. Yeah. Literally, this time 3 years ago, was trading 10 minis. If I got 20, 30 ticks in the London session, 2,000-3,000, like that was a great session. 20 ticks on gold in a London session 2 years ago, like that was a good day. Like that was a really good day. All right, you want to see 10 minis? I'll show you 10 minis. I imagine 10 minis today. 10 minis, 5 minutes. What's that, like 20,000? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, literally, this time 2 years ago, I was trading bigger size. How does that make sense? I was trading bigger size 2 years ago. There's absolutely money to be made. Absolutely. Yeah, rookie numbers. You need to up them numbers. Targets for gold is just playing the range. The trade's based off the hourly time frame, 30-minute time frame. So all I'm looking for here on gold is buying off this major daily support, 51.50, 30-minute liquidity grab. If we can come back up here, great. But to be honest, I would just be playing gold for a little bit of a retracement back up into here. I say a little bit of a retracement. Like I say, this is also a 300 tick retracement. So just playing the range, because you do still have very nice liquidity levels down here, which could give a great short today. I think this could be a great short today. However, if I'm going to sell gold, if we look at this on a completely clean, let's just delete everything for a second. If we look at this from a complete neutral perspective, if I want to be a seller on gold to come down and grab these lows, I would like to see gold come for a bit of a pullback and then look to get short. So we're trying to see if we can basically take advantage of this in the London session before then you potentially get this. Before then you potentially get this real bigger move into New York. Where are we? There we go. Let me clean this up a little bit. What do you think of yesterday's volatility on MNQ? Haven't had a look. We can have a look at NQ. Let me just see. Gold starts breaking out, guys. Just close this quick. Just in a gold long on a combine. No, just playing around, man. No official trades here. Just playing around the combine. Oh wow, look at that. NQ did have a big sell-off. Didn't quite grab yesterday's high, which is surprising. Did ES grab the highs? Oh, a bit of a evening star there. Look at that. Evening star there on ES. Gold breaking down here, guys. Not what I want to see. Look at that 30-minute. Tag the lows, bullish. Tag the lows, bullish. Straight back down. Like, that's a pretty crazy rip back down there, right on that 30-minute. So, let me just go back to this 5. If we do close bearish, now I'm gonna keep my stop there. I think if you come down here, you could just overall keep coming all the way back down into here. So I don't want to have my stop this low. It doesn't need to be that low. But look at that 30-minute. Beautiful liquidity grab, closure. Beautiful liquidity grab, closure. You also had the hourly time frame tag and lows closing bullish. And you have no top wick on this current hourly, even on the currency chart. So if this completely breaks back lower, that would be a pretty... to be fair, if you look at a 15, 15 is very choppy. But again, 15 doesn't really matter too much, but it is a little bit choppy. But higher time frame, to me, this is nice. Hourly liquidity grab, breakout, no top wick in this current hourly. So even buying up into that top wick is kind of what I was thinking here. But if we close back bearish, I just close, guys. But yeah, I'll have a look at NQ in a second as well, man. Let me just see how this Goldie trade goes. If we close bearish here in 1 minute, I might just cut and wait. Hey, Aaron, do you recommend going multiple 50s? Or view? Yeah, I think personally, man, if I was to have 150 or 350s, personally, I'd rather have 350s. Look at this, guys. Gold straight back down. Never grabbed the double top. Look at this. Double top on the currency chart as well. No top wick on the hourly. Straight back down. Yeah, personally, again, you can make great returns trading 50s as well, man. Great returns. So yeah, personally, I'd have a good couple of 50s. Trade the same, small micros. I mean, let the ranges like today calm down a bit. Yeah, you can make great trades. Trading 50s. I wouldn't have too many though, because if you have too many, then it can sometimes get a bit too confusing. You got loads of accounts, you don't know which ones to trade. But yeah, personally, I like to have it. I've had 50s for most of my payouts on Topstep. Most of my trades have been the 50s. I'm gonna close that, guys. I don't like that 5-minute close. That price action is crazy. You had a beautiful again as well. I'm not trading my XFAs, but you had a beautiful tag the lows, close bullish, huge manipulation, re-grabbed the lows and closed all the way back above, and now you're straight back down. So I mean, unless we start reclosing back above, I can go back in, but that's a pretty crazy sell-off. Lovely push up after a liquidity grab, straight back down. And it's pretty much the exact same trade that we took yesterday and made money here, made money here. Also would have made money here and here. But here, not today. Not today, Goldie. Yeah, exactly, Bruno. Yeah, look at that. So 350s, 2,000 max loss limit per 3 accounts, 6,000 max loss limit, 150, 4,500. I like that. It's a good way to break it down, man. I like that. So yeah, if you have a 150, you'll get 4,500 of drawdown. Or if you have 350s, well, then you get 6,000 of drawdown. Look at that gold. Is gold literally, as I closed it, is gold going to fake out here and get back above? That's that 5-minute time frame, guys. Let's see if it does. If gold gets back above, I will go back in. 5-minute just closed very aggressively bearish below with a 300 tick bearish candle. So unless you reclose back above, I will get back in. You kind of have to trade the 5-minute in these crazy ranges. That's what happened to me today with the 5-minute, man. This is why honestly I very rarely trade the 5-minute, guys. I'm only trading here because I want to see plays together. Yeah, 200 tick bottom wick. Yeah, it's insane, man. It's absolutely insane. Hey Aaron, if there's no wick on the top or bottom of the candle, will the market target these flat tops or bottoms? Yes. Ideally, you want to spot them on the high time frame. So the reason I'm buying gold right now is because there's no top wick on this hourly time frame. But not only that, is if you have huge downside liquidity grabs and you're at massive support, and I believe gold can have a little bit of a retracement. So I don't just want to buy and sell just because there's no top or bottom wicks. I'm buying because this liquidity grab here, previous hourly tag lows and close bullish. So I'm looking for longs anyway. But when I see this candle with no top wick, that gives me even more conviction that this could just be one huge big bottom wick and you could come all the way right back higher. And again, like ideally, I want to be spotting these on the hourly. 5-minute no top and bottom wick doesn't really matter too much. But it's very rare that you'll see an hourly time frame close bearish with no top wick. Where's the last time we closed bearish with no top wick? Here, with that huge, look at that, that's ridiculous. That insane sell-off yesterday. I assume that was off news. But other than that, in normal times without news, very, very. Once here. There's another one. Little one here. So it's absolutely possible, but it's unlikely. Possible, but unlikely. So it's a kind of like an added confluence into everything else that we're looking for. But again, you look at it on a 5-minute, you would see no top and bottom wicks all over the place. So don't look at it on a 5-minute. The higher the time frame, the better. And that's sometimes how manipulated gold can be. Is we've even seen it sometimes where the 4-hour can have no bottom wick. No top wick. And it can look so bearish. And then you can kind of, and I always say, guys, there's no top wick, so be careful shorting it. And then before you know it, it can come all the way right back up. Right back up. So it's like an additional confluence into everything else. But look at this on gold, guys. Look at that. Tag lows, bullish, straight back down. Even if the volatility wasn't crazy today, is this a trade that I would take on my XFAs? Yes. To me, this is a good trade. Although it didn't work, this is a trade I would take on my XFAs. It's no different to the 2 trades that we took yesterday. You tag the lows, you close bullish. We bought yesterday, great money. Tag the lows, bought yesterday, great money. Tag the lows here, close bullish. Well, today it didn't work. Closing my trades by hand and price reverses right after I close tilts me so much. Would you recommend, in my case, don't close by hand and just use a hard stop? It depends, man. Depends. It depends on why you're closing your trades. One of the best things you can do is manage off 30-minute candle closures. But again, you have to look back at your data. You have to look back at your data and tell you what happens over a long period of time. If it's not, there should be no guesswork in this at all. But if you find more times than not, you end up closing your trades and they end up doing exactly what you want, well then just stop closing your trades 100%. But if you don't really know the data and you're kind of guessing, well then you have to know the data behind it. There should be no guesswork into a thought process of trade management. You should know what works over a longer period of time. Does managing your trades work better or worse? Well, if it works better over 100+ trades, fantastic. If not, then yeah, 100%. I would definitely say just stop manually closing. If you close, most of your trades before they hit hard stop loss and they end up hitting TP, then yeah, 100% just stop closing. For me personally, the better I manage my trades, I save myself a lot of losses. Personally, again, that doesn't necessarily matter for you, but personally for me, my intraday management saves me a lot of losses. It's very rare that I'll manage my trade and it ends up hitting hard stop. Ends up hitting TP and not stop. Most of the time, if I manage my trades before, today's a great example, but if I manage most of my trades before hitting my hard stop, it typically ends up hitting my hard stop. But if you find the opposite, then yeah, definitely just stop managing. But like I say, don't leave that up to guesswork. You have to have stats behind that to make them decisions. And if you don't, I would just start building that data, man. If you don't have that data yet, then yeah, just let the trade play out. Like, I'd rather you guys have your trade, have your hard stop, and let the trade breathe than trying to be too over refined. You can manage your trades with time. I'm gonna take a little buy here on gold. To me this is a nice support here, guys. I'm gonna take a small buy. To me this is nice. I still like the support. Let's see if you can play this higher. Yeah, the one that, and again, this is something that held me back for a long time, is I would be constantly trying to over refine and have the perfect entry with the perfect management, the perfect stop. And I would lose out on so many good trades because I would be too over refined. But trade management can come with time. Don't worry about trying to manage too aggressively. You can do that as you progress. Get consistent, get the data, and then let the data tell you what you should do. So one thing you guys, like I think I said it this week, is if you have a journal, rather than, if you take a break even, just write, break even. No, you need to know what happened after that break even. Did the break even end up hitting stop loss, or did it end up hitting TP? Well, if it ended up hitting stop loss, over 100 trades, great management. But if it ended up hitting TP, then again, you're over refining, you need to let your trades breathe. What account balance do you typically attain before taking the first payout? At least like 5,000, to be honest, man. I'll show you one of my accounts here. I'll show you my payouts this month. Where are we? So I take out 50% of the time. So this balance would have been around 6,000. This balance was 7,000. This balance was 7,000. I can't remember what these ones were. And if I show you my accounts, one that I've also just got eligible for another payout is, where is it? Here? What's 5,000 on this one as well. So yeah, I try and get at least 4,000 to 5,000. I want to take out like at least 2,000. But again, what I would aim for and what you guys are aiming for are two very different things. If you get 2,000, you're eligible for your first ever $1,000 payout. Man, I would lock it in. If you've never had a payout before, don't aim to get like this. And again, I don't aim for this. I just focus on just taking good trades. I focus on taking good trades, and this happens, and then the payouts happen. But don't focus on trying to chase buffers. You should have a good buffer because you want to give yourself a decent amount of room so you don't lose the account when you do get the payout. But don't set a dollar amount in your mind. I'm gonna add into this trade, guys. I want to play this rangy here on gold. See if we get this push. Yes, these are all from 100 XFAs, man. Yep. These are all from. If I show you this, let me see if we can. Where are we? If we go to this month, these are all from hundreds. Again, this isn't personal. This is just proper counts for the month. This is this is all from hundreds. Yeah, I don't. Nothing wrong with trading 100. I don't. I mean, I trade the same size even if I was going to trade 50s. Just so tired out from my day loss limit, so annoying. But if I wasn't locked out, I'd be trying to get back. Yes, exactly, man. I mean, you also shouldn't be trading today. Like, if it's your main account, you honestly, guys, you should not be trading today. I've said that from the start. If that's your only, like I say, if you guys are trading combines anyway, and I say I'm trading combines today, and you trade combines, well, that's like me trading SFAs. You guys should not be trading today. Gold's moving hundreds of ticks in literally minutes. So, you honestly, guys should not be trading today. But again, at least you have your daily loss limit to lock you out. But like I said from the start, guys, absolutely don't try and copy. This is me playing around on basically a practice account. Yeah, true. That's what the voice in the back of your head tells you. Yeah, but look how many hundreds of ticks that's, yeah. You know how much money I can make today? You're telling me not to trade? What do you mean? That's that bad voice in the back of your mind. Now, let's put Sean in timeout, actually. How do you put Sean in timeout? No, that's the trade seller stats. No, that's nothing. That's not included in my stock trades. That's not included in my personal gold trades. That's pure prop plays. Nice, made 2,400 this week on a new funded account. Amazing, man. Good work. What's a good buffer zone? Honestly, man, it depends on you personally. What's your average stop? What's your average loss? How many trades do you want to give yourself? If you haven't had a payout yet and you're up and you can take a payout and you've never had one before, take out something small just to prove to yourself that, look, I actually did this. Remember, guys, no top wick on this hourly. We could be coming right back up. That was a pretty aggressive 30-minute bottom wick. But look at this 30. It's a very, very aggressive 30 bottom wick. You don't see 30-minute wicks that aggressive. But this could easily still wick all the way back above, which is the whole idea for the trade. Just crazy aggressive bottom wick here. Even if not even just from a tick amount, that's just a very, very steep 30-minute bottom wick after that huge rejection. After that big of a rejection and bullish closure on gold, I expect a little bit of a bottom wick, but not that aggressive. But it could still flip. But let's see. Could still also do nothing. Yeah, still no 1 hour top wick exactly, man. Yep. The colors of my charts, yes, definitely, man. Let me see. If we go, so this is mine here. I have it on a gradient here, and I have it in these. I don't have these dark colors anymore, but you can pick one of these ones. Then I just have it into a gray. I like the gradient look, and then I have the candles, bullish blue, bearish white. That's just how I like to have them. What time is it, guys? We've got, yeah, I think gold's going to flip into the 30-minute close here. I kind of want to add into this trade. Play this range. Nice. Nice. Good, man. Taking the piece. Lock it in, man. Lock it in. Like I said, guys, be careful trading today. Are you still traveling? Yes, still traveling, man. We're still in Spain. As soon as we get our visa sorted, I want to do some more travel. We can't fly, so... yeah, we're still in Spain. I do want to do some more traveling. I'm kind of looking forward to European summer. The dark mornings here in Europe are very, very difficult. I forgot how tough they were. Do I pay monthly for no, I pay yearly, man, yearly. Just easier. But you could. Spain temp wise, maybe 10, 11 degrees, I think, man. It's been very like stormy recently. There's been so much rain and yeah, 9 to 11. It's not bad for European winter, to be fair. Do I trade minis on my 150? I only trade the hundreds, man, but do I trade minis on the hundreds? Sometimes, depending on the buffer. Would I trade minis today? No. Definitely not. I definitely wouldn't trade minis today. But do I sometimes trade minis? Yes. Depends on my buffers, the setup, the risk that I want to take. But sometimes, yes, I do, man. Yep. 30-minute close coming in 5 minutes here, guys. I'm going to see if I can add in one more here. Let's see. See if we get this nice breakout here on Goldie. Trying to buy up into this 30-minute close. What are we waiting for? High time frame fast on the XFAs? No, the high time frame's confirmed the move, to be honest. Even if this was on my XFAs, I would take this trade. I would take this trade. And I'd probably be managing if, we start to aggressively get back against me. But no, this trade was confirmed on the higher time frame, man. You tagged the lows here. You wicked out the lows. You closed back above 5,200. You had a 30-minute grab the lows, bullish closure. Another huge wick rejection of the lows and close bullish. So no, I would, even if this was an XFA and if the ranges weren't so big, no, I would buy this even on my XFAs, man. With the upside targets that gold has and the huge overall massive support, this is confirmed to be on the higher time frame, man. So yeah, even if this was on my XFAs, yeah, I would be in this trade. Win or loss, this is to me is a nice technical play. I don't have Starlink, man. I don't have Starlink. I just use I stay at Airbnbs because Airbnbs have the best Wi-Fi as opposed to hotels. But yeah, I don't actually have a Starlink. It'd probably be a good idea to travel with one, to be honest. Yeah, I heard the same. I heard switch to your XFAs. 5 minis long right now into that hourly top weight because you know it's going to hit. I heard the same, man. Don't know who said it, but I heard it. Maybe it was Sammy. Now, I would manage risk at these highs. I'd like to play Goldie at least back up into here, maybe even back up into here. I would manage at this double top, but to be honest, I want to see if you could play this range and get a decent retracement here. You got a nice double top target above here as well. So I'm happy to take some risk on this trade because there's decent upside ranges. You know, 3 micros, you know, 800 tick range. Crazy. Yeah, surely it does. It has to, right? Sean, surely it does. Yeah, having a, you know what would be sick? I can't remember where it was. I saw some gamer dude, and a gamer and streamer who like kitted out a camper van into like a crazy streaming and gaming setup in a camper van, and I was like, man, doing that for trading would be sick. I think I'm a bit too old to live in a camper van, but it would be pretty cool. What was it? Camper van. It was like camper van gaming setup. He had like a Starlink on the roof. He was like traveling around America in his like camper van and streaming, and I was like, that's insane. That's such a cool idea. I was like, man, doing that with a trading setup would be sick. Yeah, look, here's me. This is gonna be me. It's gonna be me. You guys will be watching me now. It's pretty cool though. Fully kitted out camper van. That's pretty cool. That'd be pretty fun to do. Do that and travel around New Zealand. There you'll see me. There's Aaron. 30-minute close in 2 minutes here, guys. If the 30-minute doesn't really close bullish, I may look to manage. I want to see his 30-minute have a nice drive, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Vanna, Starling, what more do you need? Nothing. That's everything you need right there. How do you beat the live intraday drawdown when the markets are so volatile? Well, Topstep doesn't have intraday trading drawdown, man. My Topstep loss for the day is just my max loss limit, which is just back to 100,000. So there's no. I would say good luck trying to trade with a prop firm that has intraday trading drawdown. By good luck, I mean don't do it. Again, though, this is the reason I'm trading combines, not my XFAs, is because the volatility today is insane. Like I say to you guys, I've been trading gold for 7 years. I have never seen in the last day this much volatility on gold, ever. I've never seen this much volatility ever on gold. Now, you can think that's exciting and amazing, which, don't get me wrong, it is. But you have to look at it from the perspective of you could get absolutely wiped out. So just don't do it. Yeah, I love that, man. If I ever get a 6-figure month, I'm getting a Starlink just to trade in the mountains. Yeah, that's the dream right there. Off-grid, in the mountains, trading, making money. That's all we like to hear, man. So 30-minute has closed bearish. It's annoying because there's still no hourly top wick. But that 30-minute candle closing straight back bearish, instant top wick. I have to cut the trade, guys. Minus like $40. I have to cut the trade. You closed straight back bearish. Although you are still holding this support, which if you wanted to hold, you could hold. But I wanted to see this 30-minute drive. Because how often do we see this 30-minute come down, tag lows, and then this candle closes bearish? Very rare. If we tag lows on a 30-minute and close bullish, we typically just drive. So this doesn't happen very often. So therefore, there's no real reason for me to hold the trade open. Now, what could potentially give me a re-entry here is if we wick 30-minute lows and then this candle flips bullish, then there's a potential to give it another shot. But I would have to see them 30-minute lows grabbed and rejected aggressively. And then I could look for something like this. So quick management, guys. No thought process. This candle didn't drive after a liquidity gap. Well, that's not our typical liquidity setup play. Therefore, we'll just manage to trade and wait. Look at this. You tag lows, you close bullish, you have to drive. The one from yesterday that we took. Tag the lows, close bullish, you drive. Tag the lows, didn't close bullish, you still had the drive. So how often do we see here, tag the lows, close bullish, you have the nice drive. Tag the lows, close bullish, you have a nice drive, etc., etc. So very rarely do we see our liquidity plays do this. Therefore, that's a good sign to cut the trade and wait. Now, if we tag these 30-minute lows and, like I say, start re-breaking this 30-minute, I could potentially buy stop the flip and run this higher. But this is where you have to be extremely, extremely neutral. There's no thought process. This is the point where the trade becomes invalid. Cut the trade. If it becomes valid again, cool, I might give it another chance. But this candle closure bearish after a very nice grab the lows and a bullish closure, I cut the trade right away. Right away. So you just tag the lows in the currency charts. There could be a potential buy stop here. Because I still like this hourly no top wick. So you're now tagging the lows. So again, good quick management there, guys. No thought process. Didn't drive, close the trade. No thought process. It would have been lovely if it did drive because that was a great liquidity gap. And again, like I said, I would have 100% taken this on my combine. My XFA. Today it didn't work. That's why you take these trades all month. You've made great returns. Now, the only thing that might not be making this trade work is this. Remember, we do have this, which is also, like I said, if I buy from here without grabbing these lows, I will be more aggressive to managing because these lows haven't been grabbed. If these lows had been grabbed, like let's say if we did this, then I would be buying here all day long, no hesitation. But because we haven't grabbed these lows here, I have to manage aggressively because you still could grab these lows, which if you do, then maybe you get a deeper retracement. But I still do like it from here. I like gold to maybe do something like this. That's all. But again, accept the risk, manage the risk, and wait. The trade, look at that 5 minutes selling off now. Wow, Goldie. Look at that, good exit there. Look at that 5 minute on gold. Oh my. GC moved to open status. Wow, look at that, guys. Good management there. 566 ticks. 566 ticks in 5 minutes. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. With no top wick on the hourly time frame. That's crazy. Look at that, guys. Look at that hourly manipulation. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, who's buying the flip? Buying us that top wick? Come on. Come on, Sean. Look at that. That is crazy. And that's why you have stops, and that's why you don't trade emotionally. To me, the trade was great. Didn't work. I'm very happy to take minus $580 here today, I'll be honest. Find the practice account. No top wick on that hourly. Straight down. You have to be, like I said from the start, guys, you have to be careful trading today. This is crazy. Like I said, January has been a great month. Do not ruin it by trying to trade in these markets because it is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that's why you see me just hanging out, trading combines and just stay neutral. No emotions. We're just hanging out here. That's insane. Gold is crazy. Like I said, I've been trading gold for 7 years. Never in my 7 years of trading gold have I seen this much volatility. Crazy, 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 crazy. Wait for you to take it. Look at this. And it can be a little bit annoying seeing gold push down this much. But like I said, to be honest, guys, like I'm more than happy to see this than we jump on and gold's at all-time highs. This is what I'd rather see. I'd rather see gold down here than at all-time highs. It might not give much today. Who cares? January's been a great month. It's the last trading day of the month. Who cares? But coming into February, well, look at these ranges that we have now to play. We got a, we got a 5,000 tick range. February could be a great month here, guys. A great month. Aaron, sorry to bother you. No need to apologize, man. But I can't figure out how to make two charts, one with gold and one with Nasdaq. So if you have your charts set like this here, you may have it linked. I don't have it on here, but you may have I don't know how to put it back on. But you may have your charts linked. If you have it linked, it will say here with the color. Just change the colors, unlink them. Just put no. I have no links on mine. I can't remember how to change it. Never too late, man. Not on gold. But yeah, just make sure you have them unlinked, because if you have them linked, then it will it's in indicate that really. No, I don't know where it is. I thought it was here. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it. On top right. Oh. Oh, here? Where? Left. This one? Oh, add link to chart preferences. There you go. Oh, you can have it like this, yeah. But there's a way to do it even without this. That's true. You can. Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, you can turn off. You can turn off that. But there's a way. It's a preferences. I don't know where it is. But yeah, just make sure you just have linked. If you have it linked, which you probably do, if that's the reason you can't change it, it will just be here. Just turn off link. And make sure it's turned off here as well. Simple. Trying to find some support on Goldie. Certainly not buying it, but Goldie is trying to find some support. I'm absolutely not buying it. The only way I will buy gold today, if I even want to trade today, guys, if I do want to buy gold today, well, I mean, if this hourly closes bearish, you're not going to be trading gold until at least like 12 o'clock pre-New York London time. Pre-New York London time, 12 o'clock London time, pre-New York session is the only real time you could start trading gold again. But look at this sell-off on gold from Asia into London, guys. Gold is down. Gold is down 4,000 ticks. 4,000 ticks on gold is in Asia into London is just absolutely unheard of. It is insane. Yeah, I think so, David. Yeah, definitely. If this week finishes like this, I think we could have a great week. Look at this. Look at this weekly time frame. And, you know, although I'm not really jumping in crazy shorts today, if we close like this, you know, I think next month's going to be a great month. Even this daily, if we actually close below yesterday's low, which I don't know if we'll do. I'll be surprised if we do. But if we close below yesterday's low, then yeah, next week we could get some big retracements on gold. Big retracements. How much in terms of percent have we just given back in the last day and a half? Almost 10%. I think I saw some news that as well, which was a bit worrying, that people were queuing up to buy gold. And when people are queuing up to buy physical gold, you know, that's when it gets a bit worrying. Where did I see this? I'm pretty sure I saw this recently. Someone shared it somewhere. Yeah, like this is, you know, when is this ever a good sign? Sydney, look at this. Oh, I'm not paying for it, but look at this, Gold Rush Frenzy. But people are literally queuing up to buy gold. Now, if that doesn't give you alarm bells, who on earth is queuing up to buy gold at $5,000? At $5,600. If that isn't FOMO in markets, I don't know what is. That's pretty scary to think that people are queuing up to buy physical gold. Yeah, literally. Yeah, it's like some Bitcoin stuff we expect to hear. Yeah, buy high, sell low. Yeah. And look at this. You got people who just bought gold yesterday. People queuing up to buy gold yesterday, they're instantly down 10%. Now, 10% might not seem like a lot, but on a market like gold, 10% is a lot. 10% is a huge amount for gold. Absolutely huge amount. Look at this. We're still finding some support, guys. We're going to come right back up that top wick. Let's watch it together. I'm certainly not going to trade it, but let's watch it together. I would be very surprised in the next 18 minutes you wick all the way back above, but anything can happen on gold. Now, what is nice here is, maybe had some people looking for more of a swing trade on gold, looking for something like this. Well, they've been absolutely massively manipulated there. Huge, huge, huge wick down. Remember, guys, like I say, it's Friday. It's the final trading day of the month. I think New York is also going to be extremely, extremely volatile today with all the Trump news coming out. If you've had a good January, guys, don't force it. You'll kick yourself. You trade badly today, you're going to kick yourself. End the month off strong. January has been a month where it's had like incredible opportunities every single day. Every single day. There's been great opportunities to gold every single session other than London. So if you've had a good month, please don't ruin it by trying to force trades in this insane volatility on the final trading day of the month. Go into February strong. Close off January with a good win. Close off the weekend with a good win. Don't go into the weekend with a bad loss. Add more, Sean. I don't know what you're scared of. Yeah, well, it might. I don't know, George, but I don't know if it's moved that much that it's unavailable. I don't think so. Can happen. Yeah, you need to bring your average down. Exactly, man. If it isn't down enough, more. Yeah, all-time highs. So this is a crazy, crazy, crazy markets on gold, guys. I think I might just start deleting these key levels because they just get broken through so quick. These, like I say, these level to level. This is 500 ticks. These levels, again, two years ago, these levels would last us for like a couple of months. So these levels just get broken in a session. This is a 2,500 tick range here. Absolutely smashing down. Yeah, literally, Aaron. Yeah, that literally changed the levels to 1,000 tick ranges. You know, it's crazy. Is I actually used to do the 2.5s and the 7.5s in between these as well. Like I'd put on like 51, 2.5, but even there, it's like, man, it'd just be so pointless to look at because it's just getting smashed through. They still are holding pretty well. Like you break it, you hold the 52.50, you sell off. You hold 51.50, you break up. 5,200 didn't hold at all and just got smashed. So guys, give me 2 seconds. All right, YouTube guys, I'm gonna take the combine loss there, guys. I'm not gonna trade very much today. I certainly am not gonna trade any XFAs today. The markets are moving like absolute crazy. So, like I say, guys, it's just a warning. I can't advise you guys to anything, but warning is be very, very, very careful trading these markets. Yes, you can make a lot of money, but yes, you can also lose a lot of money. So for me, we'll lock out the small $500 loss there or the combine, and we'll come back, start off February with a great, great month. So January's been a phenomenal month. If it hasn't been a good month for you guys, that's also fine. But take some time over the weekend to reflect over January and see what we can do to get better coming into February. Have an amazing weekend, guys. I'll see you first thing Monday morning. Trade safe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.